Um, Hi, everybody. This is Rainbow, aka Rainbow Heart Freedom Eagle.
And hello, this is Bear, aka Standing Bear Thunderheart.
What's good, y'all?
Yeah, definitely. Man, TGIF. Woo, good, 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 good.
Sorry you can't see us. We are in the dark because we are headed on our way somewhere this Friday night.
Exactly. Time to have some fun Friday night. And you know what? And I'm going to tell you this. And tonight, while we're still driving, we might as well talk about something that has been, well, actually just happened actually last Friday, Black Friday, album came out, the Lil Kim.
Lil Kim, woot woot! Over 10 years, right? The Queen Bee? Yeah. Well, guess what happens when the Queen Bee gets threatened?
The queen bee does whatever it takes to take another queen bee down, especially an uprising queen bee, mind you. See, what happened is, what I mean by queen bee, I'm not talking about queen bee as in queen bitch, even though that's part of it. No, 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 no. You see, I got to observe Nicki Minaj versus Lil Kim, the medicine the shamanic way. And the interesting discovery I had made was the fact that queen bee is the bee queen of the hive, and the bees, bee medicine. And so Nicki Minaj has become the new queen bee that has been born to take over the hive, and the old queen bee gets threatened because there can only be one queen bee in the hive. You understand? So in this whole war against Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj is doing her own thing, which is not even the same thing as Lil Kim. Lil Kim is more ghetto and just Brooklyn based, streetwise. Whether Nicki Minaj with Lil Wayne is galactic. I mean, they're taking way beyond not just galactic but Japanese and multicultural too, globally and galactic. I mean, especially the fact that we are going to the galactic community at some time in our life, sometime in the future. This is the type of music that is going to be needed anyway.
Bear, you just bypass the global community. So people stop hating. All this hatred of homophobia and hatred of racism. You're not from my hood, East Coast versus West Coast. Get over it, people.
And let me ask you this question. I mean, fuck, look, Ja Rule says y'all need to stop all this beefing. And you know what? Let me put it to you like this. A lot of these people are out there, like Lil Kim's fans, that are saying, "Oh, she's a real rapper. Nicki Minaj ain't real music and everything." You guys are looking at it from a subjective point of view. It's time people start looking at things from an objective point of view.
Yeah, little Kim, you did your thing. And that's great. You have your fans, you have your supporters. You you are supposed to be an icon. I wish you would act that way because right now it's just getting trashy. You need to represent. Nicki Minaj is totally 180 from you. She's doing her own thing. She has a galactic energy. She has an Asian energy. She's Harajuka Barbie. Harajuka. Japanese. She's out there. And so is Lil Wayne. That's why they have a good chemistry together. And for all the Lil Kim supporters, that's great. Hardcore, Brooklyn, all that, that's fine. For the people who say, oh, let's just make music and have fun, let's just be friends, I don't see it happening. That's pretty optimistic. I'd like that too, but with all due respect, I see different paradigms shifting, changing. Nicki Minaj is doing her own thing, and I give respect to both of them, to Nicki and Little Kim, and the supporters of both. They're two strong women in their own right.
Lil Kim, I remember in the Rolling Stone magazine many, many years ago, you even claimed that you still have an urn of Notorious B.I.G. He was your lover once before. We all know that. So that's not a secret there. And I know you still love him. Now, remember why he died to begin with, why him and Tupac died. It's because of stupid-ass beef like what you're doing now. Are you representing any better than what they were doing back in the day? Have you learned from that? I mean, do we want to go back to that? I don't think so. I don't want to see that happen again.
If you keep acting like this, you're totally going to drive away all your friends and family. You're only going to have fake ass supporters kissing your butt. Is that what you want?
And also, those fake ass supporters that you had kissing your butt before were one of the reasons why you went to jail for a year to begin with. Lil Kim, remember that. Just remember that you're the one destroying everything by going against, just going against the way, the flow of things. You just need to let things evolve and let things be at times. So let Nicki Minaj be herself.
For all the people who like to criticize Nicki Minaj, go ahead. I don't have a problem with it. And Nicki, you don't have to be in a box. Because everyone wants to put you in a box and they say you're not rap, you're not hip hop, you're not hardcore. So what? Do your thing. And I know you don't want to be put in a box because Bear and I don't want to be put in a box either. We like to be Renaissance people. Multidimensional. This is your multidimensional revolution.
Exactly. Exactly, Nicki. And you know what?
No, not just Nicki. I'm talking to the world, to the global community. This is your multi-dimensional revolution. We are not flat, people. We are not two-dimensional. Not just three-dimensional. We are multi-dimensional.
Exactly, multi-dimensional. And that's basically what hip-hop is supposed to represent. This is what all music genres are supposed to represent. Multi-dimensionality, guys.
Yes, and Russell Simmons. He likes to have these movements, and that's great. Props for that. Hip hop is not just about being hardcore and having a perfect cadence and just spinning and throwing the words out and having a great delivery. It's about social activism. It's about contributing. It's about helping people up. There are other people on the streets who have said, "Lil Kim, if you're such an icon, if you're such a 10-year icon veteran, you should be taking Nicki under your wing." That's a great perspective. At the same time, if it happens, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine either way because you two are very different. I don't even see you in the same genre.
Like I said, I mean, Nicki has her own flavor, and she is bringing up women, and she's going to bring up something even further than anybody could ever imagine. You guys, you just sit back and watch what happens. Just sit back.
She is the new face of what's happening and the changes in hip hop and music.
And like I said, in this world is nothing. It's about change. That's all it is. So get used to it, people, because that's what the kind of world we've been living in for a long time anyway. Change can always be guaranteed.
By the way, Nicki, you don't need to defend nor explain your sexuality because, again, what I have to say is people don't have to be labeled. Things are not always in a box. What if you were gay? What if you became straight? What if you were just bi-curious? It doesn't really matter. What if you don't even know you're still in the closet? You know? It doesn't mean you're lying. Everyone's in different stages and people are either born that way and or they can change. Or people are not even aware of what their sexuality is. So just back off. Everyone, just for your egos, you need to feel the comfort and need to have the control to put everyone and everything in a box. Let it go because you're only driving yourself insane. Saying, "Oh, she's just doing it." Nicki Minaj is saying she's bisexual. She's not. What is she? Oh, it's just for publicity. Oh, well, you're pissing off the gays. Well, just let it go and mind your business. Figure out what you are to yourself.
And that's what's going to be very important in the next few years. What are you going to do? What exactly is your constitution? You need to start worrying about mostly what you're going to do and how you're going to survive in the world or how you're going to contribute in the world. That's what's going to be more important than what someone else is doing and blah, 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 blah.
And if you like Lil Kim, great. If you don't, that's fine. If you like Nicki Minaj, that's fine too. If you don't like her, great. Either way, all we're saying is that you just need to take responsibility and look at yourself. Look within yourself and do you.
Exactly. And you know what this the old saying, well, not exactly an old saying, but it's an ancient saying that Muhammad Gandhi said it best. Be the change that you want in the world. Healing. It is all that is.
Check out baronrainbow.com. Peace, y'all.